Um, Ooh, it's dark. Spooky, 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 spooky. Hello, everybody. Let me get some light in here. Let's see, let me put my, you can kind of see me, but I was working on a project. Oh yeah, I got plenty of time, lots of time, bags of time. Oh crap! So I'm a little bit late, but that's okay. Come on in. Welcome to another Wednesday night sacred pipe ceremony. Just getting some light here so you can actually see me. Where did my other, there it is. So, welcome. Come on in, join the circle. I'm just getting set up. Hello. All right, let's see here. Let me get, since it's winter time, it's nighttime and it's dark out, I like to get a fire going. There we go. Oofda. Oops. Hello. Thank you for joining me. I'm just getting stuff together here. Little disorganized, which seems appropriate on the week between Christmas and New Year's. But, okay. You got some light, and I got the fire going in the fireplace. Because it's winter time, the time of stories, time of gathering around the campfire. And here we go. I'm gonna set my phone down. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. I apologize for being a little late, a little disorganized. But that's me. I can be someplace and and still be late. But so we are going to do a sacred pipe ceremony tonight. For those who haven't been here before, welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name is Patrick, and I am the owner of Perching Wolf Studios. And which is the Facebook page or the YouTube channel you are currently watching. So come on in. I will be your friendly neighborhood shaman for the evening. And just kind of rambling while I'm getting my little altar set up, getting everything put together here. So I hope everyone had a good holiday, whether Christmas or solstice or Hanukkah or whatever else you might be celebrating at this time of the year. Technically, it's still Christmas. Technically, you know, the whole 12 days of Christmas, we're only on, what, the third day of Christmas? I really, really think that they should bring back the whole 12-day celebration. I think Christmas should... Wouldn't it be cool if the Christmas season lasted for almost another 2 weeks? And I was raised Catholic, so in our family, it kind of did anyway. We never took the tree down until January 5th, because that was the Epiphany when the wise men came. And So that is the 12th day of Christmas. And I'm not Catholic anymore, but I still have a lot of good memories growing up with Christmases in the past. And anyway, so I hope whatever holiday, festival of light that you celebrate, that you had a good one. This is our last pipe ceremony of the year, so I have no idea what I'm going to talk about tonight, but it will be an adventure. Okay, do I have everything? I do. So I'm going to take a breath because I've been panicky trying to, like, oh my God, I looked at the clock, it was like 6:57 and I still had to do something quick. And, but we are here now. And where did I put my drumstick? There it is. All right, so go ahead and take a deep breath. Hold it for a moment and let it go. Take another deep breath in. Hold it for a moment and release it. Let your awareness go to the base of your spine and feel your spine extending down through the building, wherever you are, down through the floors, into the earth, going deep, deep as it needs to go for you to feel supported, connected, grounded. And as that main taproot goes down, let other little tendrils reach out into the earth. Feel her holding you, supporting you. You are safe. You are whole. And now bring your awareness back up to your heart. Take another deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. And let it go. And then bring your awareness to the top of your head, to your crown chakra. Open that up like the lens of a camera, like an aperture. Open it up and reach up with your awareness and find Grandmother Moon. Connect with Grandmother Moon. Feel her radiant silver threads of love and light just showering down upon you, showering down within you, reaching down through your crown, down into your heart. Feel your heart just expanding, filling up with that silver, white love of Grandmother Moon. Feel your heart just becoming radiant, just shining like a little star within your chest. Every breath in stokes the flames. And as you breathe, every exhale lets that radiance expand further and further until it fills your body. And then it reaches and fills the entire room where you are sitting. And let it expand to fill the entire city or town. And feel it expanding to encompass the entire state or province where you live. Expanding outward further and further till it completely envelops the entire hemisphere of the planet. and feel it radiating out till it encompasses the entire globe. Feel your light big enough to hold the world. Without strain, this is who you are. The light within you shining, radiating out, connecting you with the heart of every living being. Sit in that feeling for a moment. Feel the electricity of that, the vitality, and the calmness, and the love that resides in the center of that radiance. This is who you truly are. This is the love and the divine light that is your essence. And when you're ready, bring your awareness back down to your physical body. You can bring your radiance in if you feel like it, or you can leave it out as far as you want it. But bring your awareness back to your physical being, back to the room where you sit. Wiggle your toes and your fingers, come back into your physical body, and tap on your legs, tap on your shoulders, your head. Come back fully into your physical body, 3D reality, in your own pace. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, feel so much better. I hope you do too. I was kind of bouncing off the walls all over the place. So, again, thank you for coming. Thank you and welcome for watching. I truly, truly appreciate your presence here. I look forward to this every single week. And you may not think, like, oh, I'm just watching a video, but your presence, your energy is felt, your energy is palpable, your energy is connected with everyone else sitting here watching this video. Whether we are live or you're watching this in repeat, doesn't matter. Your energy is still a vital, vital part of this circle. So thank you for that. And so we're going to be doing ceremony. And the first thing we do when doing ceremony, besides pushing the chair out of the way that's bumping your elbow, we call in safe and sacred space. So we call in the spirits, the elements, to hold space for us, to hold that higher vibration, that basically a bubble of love around us, light and love, high frequency, so that we know we are safe, we know we are protected, and we can take the world off of our shoulders for a few moments, breathe, and do our inner work, because we know we're being watched over, we know we're being guided. So this is how I do it. There are as many ways to do this as there are people on the planet, but this is how I call in the direction and set sacred space. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Bless us with your love and your light. Thank you. down one candle than normal, so I'm a little bit darker than normal, I think. Do I have any other candles? No, I think that's it. I am going to turn my one candle around because my main power animal is a reindeer. So I have a candle holder of a reindeer. But when I have him, whoops, let's see. There we go. That's a little better. His head is like between my face and the flame, so if I turn him around, I get more light, so you can see me better. Hello! So thank you again for joining me. If you haven't been to a pipe ceremony before, or you haven't been with me during a pipe ceremony, I will explain what we are doing here. The first thing to know is this is the sacred pipe. It was given to the Lakota people by White Buffalo Cap Woman 19 generations ago. And the pipe is the most sacred object in the Lakota tradition. This is basically church. This is the mobile altar that can be taken with them. And it is very, very powerful, which is part of the reason that we store it taken apart. Because once we put the pipe together, the stem is the divine masculine, and the bowl is the divine feminine. So when we put the pipe together, it is all of creation. It basically encompasses the universe, all creation, the hard and soft, light and dark, male, female, all of those things become one. And so when I put the pipe together, that's when the spirit of my pipe awakens, and it basically creates a channel straight to Great Spirit, straight to Creator. So as soon as I put the pipe together, it's like one long prayer until I take it apart again. So while the pipe is together, think your best thoughts, pray your best prayers, dream your biggest dreams, because there is no filter there. It's just direct shot straight to Creator, straight to Goddess, straight to creative source. And yeah, so that is the pipe. It's become known as the peace pipe, according to Hollywood, and there's some truth to that, but it is the most sacred item. And personally, the pipe ceremony is the most sacred space I know of in all of my experience. In many years of being on a spiritual path, not to mention a shamanic path, this is the most sacred space I know of. And when the pandemic started, I started doing pipe every single day because I felt as a pipe carrier, it was my responsibility to hold the light, hold the frequency of love, hold the higher vision for my community. And so I started doing it every night. Like I said, it's such a sacred thing that I just love and adore, that I wanted to share it. And so the thought came into my mind that, these are unprecedented times, so let's do something unprecedented, and let's do Facebook Live pipe ceremonies, because the world is different because of the COVID, etc. If it hadn't been for the pandemic, I would be doing these live in a circle with people, and so this is like the next best thing. And I checked with my guides, including White Buffalo Cap Woman, to make sure that I was acting. I call it a golden lasso moment. It's like there's I am a comic book nerd sometimes, but there's a comic where Wonder Woman is on this cliff and she's praying, and she takes her golden lasso, the lasso of truth. You know, when she lassos someone, they are compelled to tell the truth. They can't lie as long as the lasso is on them. And so she was checking herself, and she put the lasso around her own shoulders to make sure that her integrity was intact. And so when I was thinking about doing these videos, it was a golden lasso moment that I went to my guides, and especially White Buffalo Calf Woman, make sure that it wasn't coming from ego, that I wasn't trying to, I don't know what, but that it was on the up and up. And her response was, well, whose idea do you think it was anyway? So that's how I came to start doing these videos. And it's just such a joy to me to be able to share this with others, to share the sacredness and the connection I feel when I do these ceremonies. So thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, just to give you an idea what to expect. Oops. The first thing I'm going to do, I've got my altar here that you heard me babbling as I was setting it up. I'm going to light some sage, and I've got some cedar and sweetgrass and some osha. But I'm going to light some of those to smudge my altar, all the things I have on my altar in front of me. And then I am going to pray, say a prayer, ask permission to smoke. I will put my pipe together, and then I'm going to put 4 pinches of tobacco into the bowl. And when I do that, I'm going to say different prayers. You'll hear all those prayers that I say. That part is out loud. And then I have a song that White Buffalo Calf Woman gave me to sing before each ceremony that I facilitate. So I'll sing that then. Then I will light the pipe, and I'm going to blow breath blessings into the 4 directions. Similar to what I did with the drum earlier, calling in the spirits to watch over us. But what it actually is doing is connecting. As the breath goes out, it's expanding the perimeter of the pipe, basically connecting the pipe to all creation. And so I'll do that. The 4 directions: Father Sky, Mother Earth, in a circle for all my relations, and then to Creator. Then I will pause a moment with the stem to my forehead and the bowl to my heart for a silent prayer, and then I will come back. And then when I come back, I will relight the pipe if need be, and then take a great big puff and blow it straight at my camera on my phone. And by the power of the internet and the holographic universe, that is a blessing coming from my heart, through my breath, through the smoke of the tobacco, into my phone and out into your heart. So then I will continue to blow puffs, different breath blessings, for intentions I have, for intentions others have given me. And anytime you see me blowing out a breath, feel free to connect your prayers, attach your prayers to that breath going out and straight to Creator. And the purpose of this time is to create this safe space for you to be able to connect to Spirit, to your higher self, to Creator, to Goddess, however you think of the divine source, and do whatever it is that helps you to connect, whether it's singing or chanting or meditating or dancing, whatever you do that helps you move out of three-dimensional reality to connect to spirit, you are welcome to do that then. So, then I will come back, I will sing a song, I will say another prayer, and that will be the end of the ceremony. So I hope you get a lot out of it. I know I always do. It's amazing when you're present, how much more powerful I feel it. So, yeah. So let's do ceremony. How about that? So light some sage and stuff. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. Aho. All right. If you can hear that in the background, I'm at Four Sisters Holistic Remedies in downtown Renton, this beautiful little metaphysical shop where my office is. And right behind this wall right here is the singing bowl room. So I tend to get a lot of sound baths, and so if you hear that in the background, that's what that is. It just adds to the whole ambiance. All right, here we go. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All my guides and guardians watch over us as we smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, to Wabin, Shawnadisi, Magikiwis, and Waboose. There was always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all my relations come smoke with me. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors, may all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, to eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo Catwoman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okane Bayama, Okane Bayama, Okane Bayama, Okane Okane Bayama, Okane Bayama, Okane Bayama, Okane Okane Bayama, Okane Bayama, Okane Bayama, Okane yo. grandmother, grandfather, eagle, I send a voice. I thank you for our lives. Thank you for our blessings. Thank you for shedding that snake skin of the old year as we move into the new, bigger, brighter, and better than before. Thank you for your guidance, for holding us in your light and your unconditional love. As we move through the darkness and embrace our own inner light. Thank you for this circle, for all those who come and join together in this moment of stillness. Aho. Ihi-la-ihi-o, 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 ihi, ihi, ihi-la-ihi-o, 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 ihi. Aho. Hey Marilyn, I love you too. Glad to see you here. Thank you. Oh my God. I am buzzing. I hope you're buzzing. That was incredibly powerful. Holy crap. Oofda. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Oh, and look at my Christmas present. I don't know if you can actually hear. It's a kingfisher. So, number one, I got clothes for Christmas, so I didn't have to worry about being eaten by the Yule cat. I don't know if you know about the Yule cat, but in Norwegian tales, there is a Yule cat that goes around eating anybody who hasn't gotten clothes for Christmas. Anyone who doesn't have clothes doesn't wear them, particularly socks. So if you got socks or clothes for Christmas, you're safe. Yeah. Anyway, kingfisher, one of my favorite. When I'm not doing this here, I go down to the local river and do a pipe ceremony down on the river, out in the trees and the woods, and eagles come by, and one of the guys that's always there is kingfisher, and yeah, all of a sudden it occurred to me how appropriate that is, seeing as we're about to turn the wheel into a new year. Let this be your sign. You know, it's not just seeing live animals. If you see a picture of an animal, or you hear someone talking about a specific animal, that is the spirit of that animal coming to you as a sign with a message. And your message, just like we each have our own relationship with Creator, with Great Spirit, we each have our own relationship with all the different animals. And so what the message is for me might be different from the message that you get. But for me, kingfisher is, okay, now let me try to remember. There's an ancient Greek story about this couple, and gosh, I just read it not too long ago, and all of a sudden I can't remember. But he had to go to sea, and she was his partner was so upset and afraid that he wouldn't come, and it was like, crap. Okay. I keep getting it mixed up with Tristan and Isolde, but these two couple, they were totally in love, but they were being kept apart. And he had to go to sea and she was left on land, and something happened. It was one of those tragedies where she died and he died, and Zeus took pity on their souls and he turned them into kingfishers. And the kingfisher is a sign of halcyon days. In fact, I think that might be the name of the guy, the sailor, Halcyon. And halcyon days means smooth sailing. It's a time of smooth sailing, that everything is, your path is clear before you. Everything is smooth sailing, and it's the weather is calm. So I didn't think about it when I put it on this morning, but let this be a sign to you that your road ahead is safe and calm. Move into this new year from a sense of center, from a sense of remembering that you are divine light. Just like the meditation we did at the beginning of this. If you came in late, rewatch this when we're done, and get that guided meditation to get in touch with your own divine light and the radiance of it, and realize that you are not only connected, you are the essence of divine light. You are a spirit having a human experience, not a human having a spiritual experience. So that is the truth of your being. And the world revolves around you. Whatever your frequency is, as you raise your frequency, as you evolve, things happen, things fall away. Like I mentioned, the snake skin, as the snake grows, his old skin can no longer contain him, and so it shreds and it falls off, because he's ready for a new expression, new realizations. That's what it's like when we come into a new year. We're shedding the old things that no longer fit us. As we grow, raise our frequency, everything in our life has to reflect that frequency. And so the old things that no longer suit us fall away, whether it's people or situations. But do not despair. Grieve. It is a time of grief, because we don't know who we are without those things, right? We're moving into new territory. But I think of the winters. I used to be afraid of the dark. I used to oh crap, here comes the winter, the dark half of the year. This is the time of the year when I get kind of depressed. The darkness and the overcast out here in the Seattle area and everything. I tend to get that SAD thing, and so I used to dread the winter time until I realized the dark is not evil. The dark is the womb of the cosmic mother. And just like the bear going into the cave to hibernate, to sleep, to dream, in the wintertime, for me, rather than being afraid of the bear, it was time to crawl into the cave and embrace the bear, to embrace those things that I was afraid of, to embrace the changes in the air rather than resist them and try to stay the same, try to duct tape that old snakeskin back on top of me so that I could stay comfortable. That never works. And so as things change, the darkness, in our society, we tend to be programmed to expect the worst, right? Something changes and we automatically go to worst case scenario. The darkness holds every possibility, every probable future exists in the dark. And as we go into the dark and embrace our own light, we get to decide which future we pull back into the light with us. So it's interesting this coming up too, because I just listened to Sandra Ingerman, who was has been my teacher for the last probably decade or so. And she has a podcast every Wednesday. Does it come out every Wednesday? Yeah, I think so. Called The Shaman's Cave, which is really good, which I highly recommend. But where was I going with that? I just totally lost my train of thought. Talk about authenticity and vulnerable. What was I going to say? Oh, the last week's podcast, they were talking about predictions. You know, in this time of the year, everyone's getting caught up in the predictions. What's going to happen? What do I have to watch out for? You know, because a lot of the predictions are doom and gloom and all of that. But how do I put this? Just, if you listen to those predictions, you accept those predictions, that is what you will find. You are the power within your life. You can create whatever reality you choose. And so instead of going in, you know, everybody, like I said, everybody has their own relationship with creative energy, with creator. And so even if these predictions are true for someone else, that's because of where they are, what their frequency is on their path, how they relate to creator, but it doesn't have to be your prediction. Step into this new year with your own power. You just felt the light of your own heart, that divine light within you. That is the light that sustains you. That is the light that is the source of your abundance, the source of your well-being. And there is nothing on the outside that can affect that unless you allow it to. So don't get pulled into other people's fears, other people's predictions of the way things should be. Know that you are the center of your reality, and that everything you find in your outside world somehow reflects who you are on the inside. And even worst case scenarios can be shifted. I don't believe in worst case scenarios. One of my favorite affirmations that I learned from Louise L. Hay is, only good can come of this, no matter what it is. You have like Einstein said, God, I'm on so many tangents tonight. Thank you for bearing with me. Einstein's quote about the greatest decision you will ever make is whether you live in a friendly universe or a hostile one. So choose to live in a friendly universe. The universe is friendly, safe, and abundant. Everything that happens for your well-being. Every challenge is a stepping stone to a higher vibration, a higher expression of your true self, of more authenticity. No matter what it is, the universe will use whatever is in front of you to bring you home. You're always one thought away from enlightenment, one thought away from empowerment. So look at the dark, the unknown. The dark is the unknown, the great mystery, because we don't know what's going to happen, because the future is unwritten. You write your future. And so step into it with a sense of adventure. Like, ooh, everyone thinks that this is going to happen, but what if I went in this direction instead and created this, right? When it comes to your own fulfillment, your own empowerment, take everyone else out of the equation. And I know that can sound callous or cold or, you know, I'm not even sure what term I'm looking for, but it can sound selfish, but it's the least selfish thing in the world. You came here in this world to be fulfilled, to be empowered, to find out who you truly, truly are, and to bring that light, express that light into this world. That is how we heal the world. But if we're focused on healing the world and making sure everyone else is okay, we're never going to get there. You have to let go. Realize that just as you are the center of your reality, everyone else in the world is the center of their reality. You can't change anyone. You can't heal anyone without their permission. And so the best thing you can do is see to your own growth, to see to your own expression, your own authenticity, your own integrity. And by doing so, you draw everyone else along with you. That's how it works. It's a non-zero sum. As one of us does better, we all do better. There is no separation. We are all connected. So focus on yourself. Let this, this whole world on some level is an illusion. It's a dream. And for so long, humanity has been dreaming the wrong dream. We've been dreaming of war and conflict and having to win our resources away from someone else, or taking power away, or stomping on someone else in order to gain power, But every person is just as divine as you are. And what that means to you is there is no one more powerful than you. There is no one who knows better than you what is necessary for you. So, listen to those predictions if you like that kind of thing, to see if you can prove those predictions wrong, to give you a stepping stone to say, wow, hold my beer, whatever. You are here with a purpose. You are here to be who you are, totally and unapologetically. And when you do so, it benefits, no matter what it looks like or what people might say. That is the best gift that you can give the world, is your absolute presence. Be the presence of light in the world. Be the presence of love. Be the light that you want to find in the world. And then notice how other lights show up in your life. We're all in this together. And as we raise our frequency, we are supported by those of like frequency. Not because they're better than us, not because they're stronger than us, but because they're on a similar frequency, raising the consciousness of everybody. So do the world a favor. Take care of your responsibility in being the highest and the best person you can be in any given moment. Now, sometimes that means you're running at 110%. Sometimes your 100% is 10%. But you just do your best, because there is nothing wrong with you. You are always whole. You're already a high vibration. You're already divine. And it's the things that we get shunted onto us that covers that light, that dims that light, but it doesn't extinguish it. You are still underneath all that crap. You are still the light of divine love. And it's that divine love that needs to be shined, that needs to be radiated into the world, because it's a matter of entrainment as we raise our frequency. If you're the highest frequency in the room, all the other frequencies in the room rise to meet yours. Like a room full of clocks. I know I've talked about this before. I feel like I'm being kind of redundant, but A room full of clocks, eventually all the clocks tick-tock at the same rate. They meet each other's frequency. It's the same way as you walk into a room and you're not focused on what anyone else is doing, where anyone else is, but you focus on being who you are. And in that detachment from needing to save the world is healed. Does that make sense? So, never let anyone talk you out of your own divinity. Never let anyone talk you out of your own power. Like Marianne Williamson talks about how it's not our inadequacies that we're afraid of, it's that we're powerful beyond measure. It's our light that freaks us out. But there is nothing enlightened about playing small to make other people comfortable. You are here to shine your unadulterated light of who you are. And in so doing, you light up the world and others come to meet that light. They might not like it, don't get me wrong. They might hate you for it because they're not ready to wake up. The world does not have a lot of morning people in it. And as you're the dawn of this new day, other people are, why do you have to do that? But by doing that, you are planting seeds. You are helping their heart open just a little bit, creating a little bit of a crack for the light to come in. As the light comes in, the heart starts to expand, just like the Grinch, 3 times, It might not happen in, a year, 10 years. It might not happen in this lifetime. But by walking in your power, in your presence, in your integrity, you can't not help heal the world. And it's like when you go to save a drowning person, they say don't jump into the water because the person drowning is going to end up drowning you. You stay on solid ground at that higher frequency and you reach in with a pole, with a rope, whatever, to help pull that person back up, right? Raising them to your frequency. So we save the world. Not that the world needs saving. The world is perfect as it is. It is only our perception of it that needs to change. As we begin to accept our own divinity, our own wholeness, we start to see that in everyone else. Namaste. The God in me greets the God in you. And when you realize the divinity and just see the divinity in the people in front of you, you have no idea how powerful that is, how healing that is. It is exponentially healing. So be the light you want to see in the world. Walk into this new, unwritten year with a sense of adventure, a sense of what you want to accomplish. You're the driver, you're at the wheel, you get to decide what happens, where you go, what you experience. So take the wheel and don't let anyone talk you out of it. Because this can be the best year of our lives. And different people will experience different things. That doesn't mean that your reality is any less valid. And you don't have to have like the survivor's guilt. Oh, everyone else is having a crappy time, but I'm jubilant, right? Be jubilant. Be what brings you joy. The world needs more impassioned people, more joyful people. That is how we spread the light, spread the love, help other people see through that crap, lighten things up, right? So be the light. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. So I think that's all I have to talk about tonight. It seems kind of complete. So I do wish you the happiest of New Year's. I want to say walk into it like a warrior, but not like a warrior looking for war, but like a warrior. A spiritual warrior's role is to stand in place and to hold the light no matter what shadows or illusions confront you. Your job as a spiritual warrior is not to fight the darkness, because there is only one of us here. We're all part of that same energy. There is no separation. There are no bad guys. And so don't make your empowerment dependent on how other people react to you or on what other people believe. You have my permission to shine. I give you permission to be your greatest, most radiant self. Don't let others hold you down. Don't let others dim your light. Like I said, there's nothing enlightened about playing small so that other people are comfortable. We're not the great pacifiers to make everybody comfortable. We've come to shake things up in a good way. We've come to light things up. That's what's happening now. That's why there's so much darkness in the world at the moment, politically, etc. Not because the darkness is any more than it used to be. It's the same as it always was. It's just that it's having the light cast on it. We're seeing things deeper than we ever saw before. We're seeing behind the doors what's going on. We can see with our own light what is happening. And so it looks dire from some perspectives. It looks like the world is going to hell. But that shakeup is the snake shedding its skin. That darkness is the skin coming off of the snake, so the snake can rise into the new world, to this new year, all glistening with shiny scales and a new sense of purpose. Things are getting better and better. Like I said, the universe is safe, friendly, and abundant. And you'll only see it when you believe it. So believe it. Know that the world is here, the universe is on your side, that it will use whatever it can, whatever is in front of you to bring you home. So this year, come home. Give yourself that gift of knowing who you are, loving who you are, expressing that light unabashedly, unapologetically. The world needs you to do so. That is what the world is crying out for, is that passion and that joy. So let's change the world. Yeah, let's do it. All right. So I am going to release the directions to bring this to a close. We release the spirits that so lovingly held space for us. And again, thank you so much for your presence. Like I said, if you came in late and you want to watch this again, I will upload this to my Facebook page, and I will also upload it to my Perching Wolf Studios YouTube channel. So you can watch it anytime, and on my channel, there is over a year's worth of these ceremonies. Pick one, just see how it resonates with you. There's also other ones. I do a Monday night reading video, so there's lots of those on the channel as well. And check out my website, perchingwolfstudios.net, to see what shamanic services I offer, healings and readings, etc. See if anything resonates. I am here to support you. And I thank you for supporting me by just watching this and sharing this, inviting other people to come watch. If you get something out of it, I would appreciate bringing another person in next week or whatever. So, is that all my self-promotion? And keep updated on my, like my Facebook page so you can stay up to date on the new activities. I've got new plans, new classes to be teaching this coming year. Lots of exciting new stuff. I'm hoping to get my blog, or not my blog, I am going to start blogging more often. And I have the link for that in the description of the video of my blog, my writing blog, and also my comic blog where I post the comics that I draw. And I'm doing one right now. I just posted a new comic page to that blog today, and it's part of a series I'm doing, kind of chronicling what I experienced a few months ago on a fishing quest I went on. So check that out. It's at drawingbreath-comic.blogspot.com. And my other one that I haven't been writing a lot in yet, there's like 10 years or something worth of writings on there, so it's worth checking out. It's called goldenthreadroad.blogspot.com, and I'm just going to be starting to write more in there in this coming year. So check those out. Check out my website, and I thank you so much for doing so. Thank you for your support, and let me release those directions. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. Thank you for welcoming us into yours. All right, my friends, thank you again so much for joining me. This is one of the most special times of the week for me that I look forward to. Look forward to connecting with you, doing ceremony with you, connecting. It's definitely a highlight of my week. So I hope you come back next week. Join me Monday night at 8 if you want to come and do some miniature readings with the medicine cards, with the animal totems, and invite your friends, share this video far and wide, and I thank you so much for your support. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Have a happy, happy new year. Let the new year be unwritten, be unknown, and be an adventure. So have a wonderful time. Know that I love you, that I see you, and that I honor you. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. I will see you soon. All right. Bye, everybody. Go shining.